What's up, you guys? How are y'all doing today? I hope you guys are doing so good out there. Today's video, I'm teaming up with Nordstrom to bring you 10 fashion essentials that you need for your winter wardrobe. I wanted to focus less on like what's cute and stylish for the winter aesthetic and more on like actual functional things that you really need for the winter climate. Now, to preface today's conversation, I did not grow up in super harsh winter climate. I was born in the Bay Area. I currently live in the Bay Area, so please just know if there are super extreme climates out there, this is gonna be more for just, generic winter stuff. I may be moving to somewhere that's actually colder, but that's another video soon to come. All right, you guys, so I really hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Everything mentioned in today's video will be down below in the description box. As always, I've got links, sizing, pricing, and affordable alternatives. I love you so much, and let's get started. Winter fashion essential number 1, just like the everyday t-shirt, you need an everyday t-shirt for the winter months. So the first thing would be a long sleeve layerable t-shirt. This is your go-to staple. Throw on nice base layer. I would recommend something that's lightweight. It's not bulky, versatile in color so that it matches with a lot of things. And one of my favorites that I normally get during like the Nordstrom anniversary sale is like the BP long sleeve tee. It's affordable. It looks great underneath everything. If that everyday like cotton long sleeve t-shirt is a little bit too light for you, you can also up it up to something stretchy and ribbed and a little bit thicker and fitted. This is the top that you can wear with literally everything. It looks good by itself with your pair of jeans, underneath a cardigan, underneath a jacket, and also even underneath like a vest. Something that's not gonna make you super steamy hot and just like that first base layer to work off of. Winter essential favorite number 2 is gonna be, of course, a sweater. There's tons of sweaters that you can, of course, stock up during the season. I definitely have a mini collection every single year, but I would say start off with something that is a heavier weight than that base layer top. You can do something that's cowl neck, something that's a high turtleneck, something that's thick and cable knit. I would definitely make sure that you have at least one in a solid, versatile color just to ground everything. You could always introduce more festive, bright colors, something like this after the fact. The sweater is going to be like your second go-to top outside of like a simple long sleeve t-shirt. It's going to be an extra added warmth. It's going to be super cute and cozy, and you should be able to layer it on top of your base layer and also comfortably fit into your jackets at the same time. Also, a sweater is really cute over any of your work blouses, etc. I'll definitely link all of my favorites for you guys down below. Winter fashion essential number 3, warm tights or leggings. You guys, I practically live in leggings, especially during the winter time. Not only can you put them underneath your jeans or your wide leg pants just to give you that like insulation underneath, but they also look great underneath your sweaters, tunics. Obviously, I can kind of go on a whole nother video tangent about different pants you can wear for the winter, but I really want to just strip down to the basics. If you get a really great pair of leggings or tights, they can winterfy all the stuff you already have in your closet, therefore increasing the longevity of your out of season items like dresses, skirts, shorts, anything really. Also, I think they look really cute tucked underneath like winter boots. It's like a little snow bunny, so I'm all about that look. Favorite ones to consider, I think that Spanx makes a killer pair of leggings. They have kind of like more high fashion leggings that are like faux leather and have different textures and stuff, so those are my go-tos, but I'll link some other more affordable options for you guys down below. Winter fashion essential number 4, a waterproof parka or puffer jacket. All right, this jacket is gonna be like your go-to heavy duty, I'll protect you kind of jacket. A few things that I would definitely consider is make sure it's got a comfortable hood that you can just easily throw on. Make sure that the jacket is long enough so that it covers your butt. Make sure it hits about mid-thigh at least. You wanna make sure that you're creating like a sleeping bag cocoon around the main, organs of your body. Definitely an added bonus if some of these features are removable, like if the hood is removable or if there's like fur lining that you could take off. That way you can really maximize the looks of the jacket and also customize like the warmth level to your needs and your outfit. And then lastly, check the weather resilience of the jacket. If you are in a certain area that really doesn't rain that often, then maybe you could do something that's more like water resilient versus like waterproof. Or if of course you're in a more intense climate, like be sure that that thing is waterproof. And if you guys have the ability to invest in a good one, that thing can last you for many years to come. So it's definitely a worthy investment. Winter essential number 5, I was kind of on the fence about putting this one in, but personally I do use this so often, so it would feel weird not to put it in here. But if you are gonna have a second coat, I highly recommend a non-parka style coat. just because you want to change up your look. Like having a completely different silhouette would really just exponentially increase your amount of looks during the winter season. You can do a wrap style, a cocoon shape coat, blazer coat. You can even do a teddy coat if you want something that's more like fun and textured. And I love a wool coat, but I definitely steer away from things that are 100% wool just because it could get a little bit itchy and uncomfortable, but that's just me. I'm gonna link some of my favorite ones for you guys down below. I also think too, if you have like a very solid color parka, maybe go more fun with a non-parka coat. You know, you can do something plaid or like a bright color. Also be sure that that guy is double-breasted and lined. You want something that's still gonna protect you from the cold. One of my favorite resources I always go to every year for coats is definitely Topshop. Good price, good style, and love the look. Fashion essential number 6 is definitely all about the winter boot. And when I say winter boot, I mean something that is similar to the parka, something that is waterproof. I love something that's got a thick, treaded sole so that if I'm hiking or I'm in a slippery area, I'm not gonna fall and break my butt. Also, of course, when it is damp, you don't want any water seeping through and getting your feet cold and wet. That's always a worse feeling. If you can find a boot that also has good insulation, that's even better because materials like rubber really conduct the cold. And another option is that if you can't invest in a new pair of shoes, you can also get certain repellents to help protect the shoe from getting damaged so easily in the winter weather. A few of my favorite brands that I really love is definitely Sorel. They're always the top of my list for my favorite winter boot. I also really like these Mark Fisher ones I got this season. They're combat boots. I walked all over Colorado with them and they held up so nicely and they look so freaking cute and fashionable at the same time. Winter essential number 7. You gotta get with the beanie game. I call this hat an essential because it is so useful. Like, you gotta protect your head in the cold. Like, I'm so susceptible to like migraines. The second my ears get cold, I'm just like, oh! A beanie is a really great option because it is very affordable out of like all the hat family. The elasticized bottom already protects your ears. It also protects, you know, the crown of your head, insulates all that warmth, and it's also like seamless enough so that you can easily flip over your hood and have an extra added protection without having to take off your hat and fuss with it. I also think they're hella cute. You can buy them simple and plain, or you can get fun colors. And my favorite, I always love me a pom-pom beanie. Now, the pom-pom beanie does introduce a challenge when flipping your hoodie over, but if it's soft enough, it should collapse. Anyway, out of all the winter hats you can rock, I really think a beanie is a solid choice. Winter essential number 8, gotta be a scarf, like cherry on top to a winter outfit, truly. If you're looking for a great everyday scarf for the winter, I do recommend one that has more of a surface area because you're able to like quickly whip that thing around and cover, you know, your nose and your bottom of your half of your face in addition to your neck and your chest. You can also use that baby as a shawl so that you can cover your shoulders and your back. I also like to just keep that thing open and just draping it around my neck and having it cascade just in the front of my torso. That way that if I'm wearing a coat, I get full coverage in the front. It also protects my belly. You know, I don't know, I have this thing where when the cold air hits my stomach, I have like instant bellyache. Is that just me? Am I weird? Anyway, a scarf is really cute too because you can add a little pop of color there, or you can keep it neutral and just be full minimalist. Either one's okay. And the good thing is that this is another accessory that comes in a wide variety of prices, so you can go really affordable and still get a really great useful scarf. Favorites, of course, include BP for affordable. I also really like Free People scarves. They're a little bit pricier, but they're really good quality. I'll link those and my favorite ones down below. Winter essential number 9 is going to be a pair of gloves. This is another one where I was thinking like, oh, should I put it in here because it's kind of like a side accessory, but honestly, whenever it is bitter cold outside, your hands just take such a beating. I've got really crooked, skinny, fragile skin, crypt keeper hands. So for me, gloves are like a complete necessity. I personally like gloves over mittens because I feel like you can't do too much with your fingers restricted. But there are some options where you can uncuff the fingers and keep them mobile. Materials I do like are things that are like leather or like a athletic fabric, like stretchy material. Or if it's gonna be like a more knitted type of glove, I wanna make sure that knit's really tight so that the wind isn't cutting through like a porous weave or fabric and I'm still feeling that bone chill, you know? Also, key thing to important thing is like, it's gotta be tech friendly. Like, you know what that's like when you're trying to like unlock your phone and you gotta like, even cooler too, I've seen some gloves nowadays that have like a little magnetic clasp on each end so that they can stay together and you don't lose one, you know, so easily. All right, guys, and our final winter fashion essential, it's gotta be a great pair of socks. I am notorious for never wearing socks too, you guys. I really just love to be barefoot. If you guys don't know, I have 6 toes in each foot. I know it's totally weird, but for the ultimate 1-2 punch with keeping your feet protected during the winter weather, you want to have that waterproof or winterified boot in addition to some great like wool socks. I think wool is the most recommended fabric because it is fast drying, it is comfortable. You can get ones that are not super bulky, so they're not like, you know, giving you bunions while you're wearing your shoes. And especially if you're wearing a shoe that's like full rubber, like rubber conducts cold, so this sock is gonna protect your foot from being directly exposed to the cold. There is a brand called Smart Wool that's really great. If you are doing heavy duty outdoor activities or walking all day, definitely get yourself a good pair of wool socks to keep you protected. All right, you guys, so that does it for today's video. I hope you guys really enjoy. Everything shown in today's video is down below in the description box, along with all those recommendations and different price points for you guys to check out and just start to winterfying your wardrobe if you haven't done so already. And I want to thank you guys all for your time today and supporting me and my work. I love you guys so much. I'm so grateful to each and every one of you. I've got some new stuff coming out this month, and I'm really, really nervous to like shoot it and like get it out there, but it's also really cathartic for me to just connect with you guys again. So I hope you guys like the new content coming up. I'd be so honored if you stopped by and caught up with me. I love you guys so much. Hope you guys have been amazing. Oh my God, December, beginning of December. Oh, I love you guys so much. I'll talk to you real soon. Bye.